Back again on my channel. This is my discussion of my artwork. I call it Popsicle Collection. And it's basically my reference to angels. No ties to any religion. Now, I say that because I do not belong to no religion. I refuse to. But I do believe in my witchcraft, but I do not belong to any coven. I refuse to. So, with that being said, I describe my work of my life and the past events that occur, whether good or bad or horrible, disastrous, cataclysmic, whatnot, the whole spiel. So with that, I'm going to describe my collection really quick. Some of these paintings is 90% done, maybe like 3. And then the rest are completed. And I did have to restore a lot of my artwork because it got weathered outside. All right. This one is about my love for animal life in general. They come in pieces, and I just put them together however when I want to. It's on my walkway. This one I displayed it on my shed, and it's about my love for plants and how sacred some plants can be, like angel's trumpet, and I call it the sacred garden. Easter lily, palm, resurrection plant, they're sacred to me. So, and this one right here is just called windows. And, basically my view of the window are these orbs that are cast out, and they're kind of tainted with blackness, darkness. And nobody knows what's going on inside of them. But the whole world, being colorful around it, is encircling these individual orbs to see what happened to them. Why are they like this? It's almost like a T cell, a blood cell getting attacked slowly by a small virus, and they either gonna get them out or pull them back in. So it's between light and darkness and life. And then there's another one right here. Ugh, my leg hurts, that I have for that of matching pair. And then this one right here is all just words that I've been hearing a lot in these events that occurred to me, such as organic, people calling me a bitch, don't think that I'm an idiot. Some people got punked. Let's see, what's this one? Some were talking about bashing. Other words were, let's see. I'm trying to figure the video that I was making, to leave me alone. Let's see that one. Ford, about my truck. Dumbass right there. Banish or vanish, just words. And it's called Just Words. That's what it's called. And of course I got my pentacle here. They're either positive or negative words, but I try to use this as a symbol to protect me from these names that I've been labeled. And this one's on the work to be completed. I haven't done this finished one yet. The other one is, you already know about this one here. And like I said, there's several versions of this. I think I got three versions of this. I got 2 here, and one is floating somewhere because it was stolen. Here's the one about the reptilian. I finally finished it. The reptilian, the snake. This one's called Parallel World. That one's called Latin Beauty. And this one, I restored that one too as well. And it's about a person, a young individual, adolescent. That's why he's looking like very young with a hat. And he's separated. Didn't know which way to go. Surrounded by chaos, which is all these things. And he's separated with these individual groups. And, words could be eye candy. Or there could be a negative effect. I don't know. It all depends. So this one's called Say No More. And this one is Seasons. And, you can use it to help the earth. Or to help other trees. Or to help the wind, or the current, should I say, to help visibility with light, or, you know, just the changes of my seasons depending on my mood and how I feel and how I have an effect on the season and the weather. You know, I'm in my studio, like I said, my office. My studio's the other way. I'm still working on a couple of them. I'm working on a music video, and a costume. So, actually, you know what? Let me do this really quick. Remember I said about the curtain. So, when I gave you that design idea for my curtain, I decided to use it for my next music video, which I'm planning to make. And it slipped down a little bit. It actually goes up. So, got to get it out of the way. And this is supposed to be Azrael, the Angel of Death. And that's my helmet that I'm going to wear in my video. This is my dress. It's going to go way up there. It's made from this. And I transferred it to that. And then the eyes, of course. And I will have the video ready soon. Within less than a week. So, I'll be wearing that. And propping myself on the stand that this is in. And then I'm working on another video right after that. And this is like, again, it's about angels. But the angel of death, of course, that's what it says. Azrael. Azrael has many eyes, too. So, then after that one, I'm going to do something else that I was supposed to do in high school years ago. Well, it's part what I did for high school and part what I didn't do for high school. And, you know, they'll figure it out. For those that went to school with me, they'll figure it out. So, that will be ready in 2 weeks. So, this one will be ready in 1 week for my music video. And the other one will be ready in 2 weeks. So, and, you know, I'm just using this as my workstation. I put my boards here. And then sometimes I have to put my mannequin here, you know, but I prefer to leave it right there. So, yeah. And that is it for now of my popsicle collection. Music, art, costume design, and videography, minor. Nothing major. Like I said, I don't like AI. I mean, it shows creativity. Yes, on some, you know, on graphic creativity, yes and no. You know, I've done floor plan and critiqued individual pieces one by one and cut them and crop them. That was tedious. I mean, for me to do the Luminex nightclub, it took me about 9 months. So, and that was using AI and foam board. And then I had to build it, you know. So, I do not like AI. On some points, I do. Like maybe traveling to space, because I can't do that. Obviously, it's human, you know, it's not possible for me to go out in space. Or, you know, some things, but not all things. I prefer doing this, get on the constructive level, get my hands dirty, put some hard work, you know, onto it. Gives me time to think about what's the reason why I'm putting this together. So that way I can introduce with a spiel in the beginning of the video to explain some matters of it. And some will be subliminal and have you guessing the rest. Again, this is Marisol Morales, musician, artist, designer, creative person. You know, what can I say? Singer, lyrics, the whole shebang.